Miss Fremantle, I'm Jack Finelli.
Mr. Finelli, hello. Come in. My assistant told me that you called. I did plan to get back to you. Please, sit down.
I live in the neighborhood, so I thought I'd just drop by. I'm glad you're still here.
I'm almost always here. I like to take the hour after the last full program child leaves to go over the records. We keep very careful records of each child's progress.
Oh, I heard you're the best school around, and that's what I want for my daughter.
Of course.
Lou Casada, a friend of mine from the Gennaro Social Club, is one who recommended you.
Yes.
She's 3.
3?
And she's a terrific kid. She's very bright, and she's very good-natured, and she's very well-behaved. Not that she doesn't have spunk, but not enough to cause you any problems.
I'm sure she's charming, and you needn't be concerned if she's spirited. One of our goals is the development of a strong self-concept in each child.
Oh, well, Ryan won't have any problem with that.
We are, of course, selective because we need to keep a balanced enrollment. Tell me, Mr. Finelli, what is your philosophy of education?
I'm in favor of it. Maybe be more to the point if you told me yours.
Certainly. Ours is a developmental, interactive approach.
As opposed to?
I beg your pardon?
Oh, I'm sorry. Please, go ahead.
You see, children learn through interaction with each other and with adults, and through interaction with the cognitive and emotional developmental parts. Our nursery is designed to be a microcosm of the world.
Mm-hmm.
Plasticity is greatest in the child's early years. It's our responsibility to encourage them so that they can function in the outside environment. He or she must be stimulated to approach each new experience with a willingness to experiment and a sense of wonder.
Well, Lou said it's a terrific school.
Do our goals correspond to your own concepts?
Mainly, I want Ryan to have a chance to play with other kids.
We do try to foster a sense of community and cooperation. Social skills will evolve naturally.
Tell me, Miss Fremantle, do you like kids?
We think they're wonderful.
Well, okay, well then, why don't we give it a try?
Fine. Then we'd like to have you fill out these application forms. And, of course, we'd like to have an interview with the child herself. There. Now, you said that the child's name was...
Ryan.
Mm-hmm. Ryan Finelli. F-E...
N-E-L-L-I.
Okay. Father's name, John?
Jack.
Jack. Jack Finelli? You're the columnist? I'm so sorry. I didn't recognize the name. Of course, we'll be delighted to put Ryan on our waiting list. We have a number of colorful parents of our children.
Oh, wait a minute. Waiting list.
Yes, of course. I thought you understood. This is July.
That's right. I heard you had a summer session. I want Ryan to start right now.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry. Our summer session was filled last winter. The fall session is generally filled by early spring. Now, perhaps in January...
Well, I'm sure you can fit in one more kid. She's very small.
I'm so sorry. But our teacher-child ratio is one of our basic tenets. For the children's benefit, of course.
Look, I have a problem. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't very important to me. I'm raising my daughter by myself. I'm a widower.
A widower?
Ryan lost a mother last winter.
Oh, my. Well, I certainly can understand your problem.
Jake McKinnon, playful pal, or devious snake. Get the full story on Another World today at 1 on SoapNet. You know Don Diamont as slick Playboy Carlo Forenza on Days of Our Lives. Now spend your evenings with Don as slick Playboy Brad Carlton on Y&R. The Young and the Restless, weeknights at 7, only on Subnet. Feeling under the weather? Head straight to GH for a diagnosis. Chest pains? Consult Chief Cardiologist Dr. Monica Quartermain or get a second opinion with her hubby, Dr. Alan Quartermain. Experiencing headaches? Run some tests with hottie Dr. Patrick Drake or have a chat with psychiatrist Lainey Winters. It's time to check into GH, weeknights on SoapNet.
What has pants buttoning, belts tightening, and eyes popping all across America? It's the next generation in ab-defining technology, the Ab Lounge XL Complete Fitness System. Prevention Magazine called the original Ab Lounge machine highly motivating. Now redesigned with over a half dozen improvements.
When it comes to getting in shape, empty promises are a dime a dozen. But with over 2 million Ab Lounge customers and the results to back it up, we don't make empty promises.
Back-breaking crunches are obsolete. Ab Lounge XL's jackknife motion gets you up off the floor while you work your muscles through a wider range of motion, stretching beyond 180 degrees for ultimate results. This ab-efficient breakthrough is more comfortable than a crunch, but it makes every move count, targeting your abs without wasted effort. Listen to what a leading exercise physiologist has to say about the advanced Ab Lounge jackknife.
The results indicate that you're going to get a tremendous abdominal workout, both for the upper and lower abs, as well as the obliques using the Ab Lounge.
When people ask me if the Ab Lounge works, I tell them it's amazing. It got rid of my pot belly. If it can do that, it can do anything.
Ab Lounge XL is so easy almost anyone can use it. It's built with a rolled steel frame, features breathable mesh, custom foot pedals, cushioned ISO grips, and focus straps, and stores just about anywhere. Want sexier abs without the back-breaking crunch? It's never been easier to try the Ab Lounge XL system because we're offering a 30-day in-home trial for just $14.95. And best of all, shipping is free. We know you'll love it. But if for some reason you don't, simply call within the trial period, send the system back, and you'll have no additional payments. Best of all, if you return the Ab Lounge XL system because it's not for you, we'll even refund the first payment of $14.95. Call for details. Each Ab Lounge XL system includes an ab-blasting DVD, healthy eating guide, 2-week jumpstart program, and aerobic workout. So come on, join the pants-zipping, belt-tightening, eyes-popping revolution today. Call right now.
I have been having lustful fantasies about a pizza with the works. Would you and my sister care to join me?
Faith, if I hadn't just hit the deli myself, I'd love to. Well, here, you want a half a liverwurst on a roll?
Oh, that's not
No,
fair.
go on. Now, one of Norma's Greenberg sandwiches is enough to satisfy the Incredible Hulk and his sister-in-law.
Thanks. Where's Jill?
She has a business dinner with a client. The client, I should say.
You mean Ken George famous?
Yeah.
Doesn't the constant interference in your lives bother you?
Well, he doesn't seem like too bad of a guy, and at least he knows how lucky he is to have Jill as his lawyer. But once we're married, these mealtime conferences are going to stop. I mean, man does not live by carry-out alone.
You're telling me? Do you know what I did all last week?
What?
I rearranged the whole entire Coleridge kitchen. I thought maybe that would inspire me to cook. I thought I could make all these gourmet meals and put them in the little plastic bags, stuff them in the freezer, and always stick them in boiling water. It was horrible cooking for one. And I think I just stuck my big toe in the waters of self-pity.
How did it feel?
It felt good. But they're deep and they're dangerous.
This is not up to Norma's usual. No, this is not up to Norma's usual standards. I tell you what, I am going to call up Dino's, and we are going to order the pizza of your dreams.
Okay.
And you and I are going to feast while Jill works her way through dinner, okay?
Right. Okay.
Thank you for managing to get away.
I'm glad I could come.
I had a talk with your fiancé this afternoon.
Oh.
I was genuinely impressed. In fact, I liked him a lot.
He's an easy man to like.
Yep. It gave me a few bad moments, though. I had to admit what I've been avoiding. There is a connection that the two of you have.
I told you that.
Of course. But I've chosen to see the negatives, which are still there, of course, and ignore the good stuff. He does appreciate you, and I'm grateful for that. Knowing it so, I should be able to give you up now.
No one asked you to.
He loves you.
And I love him.
But that's not the point tonight. Frank's a part of my life, a given, in the fact that we will be married.
Afterwards.
Let's not talk about Frank anymore.
What, then?
Anything else. You, for starters, how do you feel?
Like gangbusters at the moment. The treatments do that for me. I had one this morning so I don't have to be hooked up again for a couple days. Oh, I'm sorry. You know, they aren't much fun while they're happening, but they do free me to have fun, which is what I intend to do. I want to spend every minute I can of the next few days with you.
And I would love for that to happen. But there are problems.
Named Frank?
Oh, not only Frank. Do you know that I have a law practice?
Huh?
And I hate to disillusion you, but you are not my only client.
Well, I ought to be.
I know that, but you're not. There are demands and commitments.
Won't they keep?
Some will, some won't. I want you to know that I'm not hedging.
Hmm?
I want to be with you.
Then go with it. Look, take all those demands and commitments and put them in a file marked next Thursday and take these next few days like a present to you and me. And let's go away together.
How do you do? I'm Mrs. Dr. Bullock. Hello, I'm Seneca's wife. My husband is the head of the department. Husband, you're my husband. You know what I'm going to do on Monday? I'm going to go and get some of those calling cards and that classy cream-colored stationery with my name and script on it. Not a good idea?
Oh, no. That's a fine idea.
You know, I sort of wish you were as happy as I am about this, especially since it was your idea, us getting married, and particularly since we pulled it off this time.
I am incredibly happy. I'm also very, very angry at your mother.
For having hysterics? Don't be. I don't. And naturally, she tried to ruin our wedding. I figured it out. She's jealous.
Well, I don't care what she is. She had no right.
She's mean, and she's jealous. And she's tried to ruin my life lots before. And you know what? She can't.
Well, you're right about that. She can't touch you now. You know, I never quite realized that she was so convincing about how much she loved you. I don't know. Maybe she does, huh?
In a weird sort of a way.
It feels dangerous. I never saw it before, but she may be a little unbalanced.
She was a little drunk. She was extremely drunk. Seneca, she doesn't matter. She can cry her eyes out or laugh her head off or stand on her head. She can't touch us. We're us now. That's what I've always wanted. Now it's true. I love you.
Oh, I'm sorry, Kim. Never should have had you ask her. I wanted a reconciliation. I wanted it to be perfect for you.
Well, it is. Or it will be when you stop thinking about her. Okay, she made a nuisance of herself at our wedding. But she's not going to do it on our honeymoon. Because we have a beautiful, romantic weekend in my favorite city in the world, here. And I don't want her between us on the dance floor, and I don't want her sitting on our laps in the theater, and I especially don't want her in the bedroom. Hear that, Ma? Out! She gone?
I think so.
Better be. Sit. I'm going to get you some champagne. And then I want to make some plans.
For what, a honeymoon?
Nope, our lives. I think it's time, don't you? As you may know, I'm young and inexperienced, and I need a lot of guidance. Tell me how I can make you happy.
Be you. Stay you.
Done. What else?
That's plenty.
I'm serious. I want you to tell me. Tell me what you used to dream about when you were young.
Okay. I wanted to be a doctor, see?
Terrific.
And I wanted a home of some sort, you know, pleasant, comfortable, with a lot of books, pictures on the walls.
This'll do for a start.
And I wanted a wife. I wanted a wonderful wife. I wanted her beautiful and vital, funny, smart.
You got it. What then?
Oh, we've talked about it before. Family, babies.
One at a time, okay?
That's fine.
Fatherhood is very important to you, isn't it?
I didn't realize how important it was until it started getting late.
You want babies. And so do I. What I want most in the world is to make you happy.
You already do.
Then let me start making you happier. I say the plan for tonight is to start seeing what we can do about those babies right away.
Four hurt people.
Jason does not want me.
Two shocking affairs.
I just never expected this.
And the one moment that could push two lovers back together.
Sam, you shouldn't leave.
Finally, you realize that you want me back.
Watch General Hospital, weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 10 on SoapNet.
There are some days you'll always remember.
You marry me?
And some days you'd like to forget.
My son is dead. No!
How much does one family have to suffer? But every day's a good day to spend some time in Salem.
There's nothing I wouldn't do for you. I've never stopped loving you.
Days of Our Lives, tonight at 11 on SoapNet.
Look who we got.
The new Hanes Perfect Tea. Perfect fit for your shape and your style.
Look who we got our hands on now.
Perfect fit for all you do.
The #1 selling diet pill in America. It's Xantrex 3. Rapid weight loss, incredible energy, and one amazing super pill. Xantrex 3.
Yes! Yes! Yes!
Xantrex 3 at GNC and smarter retailers nationwide. Yes! The most powerful diet pill in America. Xantrex 3. More weight loss, faster weight loss, energy to burn. Xantrex 3.
Yes! Yes! Yes!
Xantrex 3 at smarter retailers nationwide. No wonder everyone loves Xantrex 3. Xantrex 3. Yes!
It's the Puritan's Pride 3-for-1 vitamin sale. Buy one bottle of omega-3 fish oil for healthy circulation for just $7.99. And get this one and this one free. Get one bottle of glucosamine sulfate for joint health for just $6.99. And get this one and this one free. How can Puritan's Pride do it? We're the manufacturer. There's no middleman. Choose from over 1,400 high-quality vitamins and supplements in the Puritan's Pride catalog, all with a 100% money-back guarantee. Call for your free Puritan's Pride 3-for-1 catalog today. But you better hurry. This 3-for-1 vitamin sale won't last forever. Call toll-free right now for your free Puritan's Pride catalog. There's absolutely no obligation, so call now.
Start saving right now. Go to vitamins.com and shop online or call for your free catalog at 1-800-248-7922. Call now.
He's got the looks. He's got the charm. Unfortunately,
Live with your parents.
Matthew McConaughey. Is that a problem?
No.
Sarah Jessica Parker.
He's smart, sweet, he's cute. How cute? Cute.
Failure to Launch. Available now on pay-per-view. Check your on-screen guide for channels and start times.
It's gonna take a stick of dynamite to get me out of my parents' house.
Failure to Launch. Rated PG-13.
Of course. Your wife would be the television reporter that was killed. Around Christmas time, wasn't it?
That's right.
What a tragedy. And now you and your little girl living alone.
We're managing.
Well, still, it must be very difficult. Living alone is hard enough. I'm divorced myself. But raising a child alone, that's practically impossible.
Well, Ryan's a very special kid. I do have a babysitter and in-laws uptown, but she needs a place like this. And to be frank, I need more time for myself. Trying to write in a small apartment with a small child around, that's what's impossible.
You work at home?
Right.
On the column?
3 times a week syndicated, and now Sundays as well.
I never miss it. I can't think why I failed to recognize your name.
Out of context, probably.
You don't confine yourself to politics, do you?
Oh, not at all. It's pretty difficult to avoid politics nowadays, but anything I run into I could write about, provided it's of interest to the readers.
Mm-hmm. So I suppose you're always looking for subjects with universal interest.
That's my job.
Children.
Children.
Children. Very young children. The revolution in early childhood education.
Oh, as it's happening here in your school down in Barrow Street.
Mr. Finelli, the need for understanding the needs of little children is so great. We are the pioneers. With so many women in full-time careers, if we don't develop an enlightened system of daycare centers and educational facilities, we're going to end up with a generation of wrong-headed, unthinking, unfulfilled people. I'm not looking for personal publicity. You needn't mention my name.
But you could see your way clear to admitting my daughter into your enlightened facility in exchange for a national column on the subject.
I didn't say that. That would be inappropriate.
Right. I don't use my column in that way. Ryan is a separate issue. But to tell you the truth, that is an interesting subject. It could work. Can we explore the possibility in English?
Well, I would love to tell you more about the work that we're doing here, but it is getting rather late.
Dinner.
Oh, well,
Please, be my guest.
that's very kind of you.
I would enjoy it.
Thank you. And perhaps after dinner you can introduce me to Ryan herself.
I might just do that.
Next, seduction rules the bedroom and the boardroom on The Young and the Restless. Then it's All My Children, followed by One Life on Soapnet.
Whether he's making deals,
To new beginnings.
making trouble,
Jack, what the hell were you thinking?
Would you back off, Joe?
or making a toast,
To burying the hatchet.
every hour's happy hour for this CEO.
Sounds like a toast.
Get to know Jack Abbott, a man with a thirst
Scotch neat?
for the fine things in life.
The last bottle of anything decent they had chilled in the store.
The Young and the Restless, next on SoapNet.
Stay right here. I'll go get a couple glasses.
Once every 10 years, a movie comes along that captures the voice of a generation. At recent screenings, audiences have declared, Step Up is that film.
So you think you can dance? Catch me.
Now what? No other movie will make you feel this good. Step Up, rated PG-13. Experience it for yourself now, only in theaters.
Inside every woman, there is mystery and magic, power and passion, spirit and substance. Inside every woman, there is a goddess waiting to be discovered. Discover her with Venus. Each Venus razor leaves skin so smooth and luminous, revealing a more beautiful you every time you shave. Venus, reveal the goddess in you.
Some shrimp. We've seared our tuna. And when you're done, voila, new Meow Mix Market Select.
Meow Mix Market Select. With tender, juicy cuts of fresh meats and seafood, it's too good to put in a can.
Want the secret to healthy skin? It's just below the surface. Introducing the newest Lubriderm Skin Nourishing Lotion with natural sea kelp extract. It helps dry skin absorb and retain moisture, so it's naturally healthy. New Lubriderm Skin Nourishing Lotion with sea kelp extract.
Can you do that for us? Find us a few days?
I love you. You have to know that. But I can't just pick up and leave New York with you.
Hey, it's okay. I don't mean to make things any harder for you. You have to protect what you've got. Sometimes I can be hopelessly selfish.
You have a right to be.
My condition does not allow me to do anything. Does not mean that I can rob banks or ruin relationships. I don't want to use it.
You don't. You tried not to tell me. The only way that you have used it is to learn to live the daylights out of every day. And you taught me a little of that.
I'm glad.
I didn't plan what happened. I mean, London was one thing. Particular kind of magic that happened between us. But I thought that it was limited to there. And Frank was separate. And he still is separate. But now I find myself having to lie. No. You haven't asked me to do that. I want to. Ever since I found out
That Ken is dying. You can't say the words, can you? It takes practice. You know, on one hand, I'm sorry that you found out, but on the other, I'm not. It's a curious kind of thing to share.
Are you afraid?
Not now. But you know, I'd also like to think that that piece of information just helped you to do what you wanted to do anyway.
I think that's true.
Thank you. But it does not change your situation. I understand that. Don't worry about going away.
I would like to. Just for a day. Wait a minute. I am a nitwit. Why didn't I think of this?
It sounds like you just did. What?
The beach house. My family has a beach house at the end of Long Island. What would you say to a day in the sun?
Do we get to go inside?
Frequently.
Then I'm all for it. When?
Soon, as soon as I can get a clear day.
Bliss.
Sausage and pepperoni. That's right. Double cheese. No, triple cheese. That's right, Dino. A couple of sodas, diet sodas. Yeah, you got it. Thank you. Well, I'm glad to see you're smiling again. I was worried about you.
Afraid I'd take a drink?
No, I'm not afraid, but I know that you're fighting this.
Oh, if
Alone, it certainly cannot be easy.
Wait. Just please skip it.
Was I bringing up A? Was I?
If I'm not mistaken, any minute, and you would have.
Well, I figure that, you know, I know it's lonely for you, and there's a bunch of people who are certainly fighting the same
And they all talk about it incessantly.
Well, Faith, has got to be better than sitting around thinking about it incessantly.
Wait. Right. I think AA is a marvelous program. If you need it. I don't feel I do.
And why is that?
Because I don't think I'm battling a booze problem now. Yes, I mean, I had my shaky times, but I know what to do. I mean, you can go to those meetings a couple of times and grasp their principles. Oh, if you say anything about Eddie Morgan, who's on the force, who's gone to AA for umpteen years, I'll take the pizza and throw it in your face.
How do you know about him?
Oh, Bob, he mentions him ever so subtly. Just about every half hour that we're together. You know, my friend Eddie, AA's done wonders for him.
Bobby means well.
I know he does. I know he does. I just don't see any reason to let a lot of new people come into my life to help me stay away from a drink. I know what to do.
And what do you do?
Well, I take care of myself. I turn my attentions elsewhere, like, I'll go see a friend, or I'll order a pizza, or buy a new dress. I mean, anything. And I know I have to stay out of trouble. And for me, that means emotional stress. And I have to stay away from those situations that can set me off. I know that's essential.
Well, that's smart. That's smart. So you're taking care of yourself by yourself.
Right. I mean, don't I look better?
You do, in fact.
Yes, and I've gained weight.
Well, it is becoming. Now, you know, the next thing you have to do is go out and catch some sunshine.
You're right. You know what I should do is I should take advantage of the beach house, go out and get a tan.
Catch Days of Our Lives tonight at 11, Days at Night, only on SoapNet.